Hey there, this is going to be a quick tutorial about connecting to another WMS, typically connecting to the WMS of your 3PLs. So what we're going to do here in Luminous is in the bottom left, I'm going to click my name, click System Settings, and I am going to come here to App Integration Account Settings. When I click on that, I'm able to see all my existing connections, as well as click New App Account to connect up to the WMS. So if we come in here to app type, we're going to go ahead and click track star. And then what we will do here is we'll fill out this information. So maybe we're connecting up to Ship Hero. Then in the settings here, I can identify which inventory quantity type I want to pull from the WMS. This includes you can pull sellable or you can pull on hand. Typically it's going to be on hand because we will also be pulling pending sales orders. So you get that on hand minus pending equals your sellable amount. So we'll include on hand for this pull. You're also able to indicate if you are pulling orders from this WMS, which we have the option to do in most integrations, you can choose just to pull fulfilled orders only. So once they're marked as shipped, Luminous pulls it in. We're going to leave that untoggled for now. We're going to go ahead and click Get Products and Show Inventory Locations, which will enable us to make sure that pulling in inventory is accurate by different warehouses. If your 3PL uses the same WMS, but maybe has different warehouse locations, that enables us to differentiate. Now I'm going to come here and I'm going to click Connect WMS. We'll let this load for a moment, and then I'll be able to click Continue here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click Continue here. And then this is where you can select the WMS of your 3PL. So in this example, we are talking about Ship Hero as the WMS. So I'm going to go ahead and click Ship Hero. You're going to just go ahead and put in your username and password in order to connect that up. For other WMS options that we also have like Deposco. There's going to be some additional info that may be required. Most of this can be provided to you in your login to the WMS, a 3PL contact, or possibly a more technical contact at the WMS itself. So once we have that connected here, we'll be able to see we have a 3PL WMS connection. You are also able to click this Manage Products button, and this allows you to map SKUs that we're pulling in from the WMS to specific products in Luminous. So we're able to see here in this third column, we're able to also make sure that this is mapped properly to the correct SKU in Luminous. You can also see the stock levels that we can see for this SKU from that WMS. So that enables you just to make sure that all the data is mapped properly and we're pulling the correct inventory for the correct SKUs. Now, the next part of that is you can come down to locations, and you can also create a warehouse and a warehouse group for that 3PL. Once you have that completed, what you're able to do is when you're editing or creating that warehouse group, you can mark this as externally managed, and then I can go ahead and choose the WMS connection that I will be pulling from. You'll see here that there's also a filter that you can set up if your 3PL has multiple locations. In most integrations, we're able to identify whether it be this warehouse 1 or warehouse 2. Typically, it may be a West Coast warehouse or an East Coast. Once I have that toggled, I can click Pull Stocks, hit Submit, and then I will be pulling inventory in for that 3PL. Now, on the other side as well, in most integrations, we're able to pull sales orders from a WMS as well, where you would also go through the channel setup, similar to how we connect up to ShipStation or Shopify. And that's about it. Thanks, guys.